Hi everyone, Agent Bravo 7 is here, and welcome back to Kagoshima, Japan. Today we will, or at least the plan was to retry the flight that ended, that went and ended rather misfortunately on the previous stream. This will be on Wednesday. Well, you might remember that. And we got already bombs away, and 757 Spy is continuing subscription with tier 3. Thank you so much, Dave. And if someone who is already here, definitely check out 757 Spy. A great friend of the channel, a long time supporter, definitely, and a very wholesome person all around. So definitely check out 757 Spy. Anyway, so today things are gonna get, let's say, interesting. And yes, if you thought that the things were interesting on, the last time, I'm tempted to say think again, because, well, I mean, you already can tell that the weather is starting to look, let's say, questionable. But let's take first a look at what, let's see. Let's first take a look at what we got planned for what we got on our briefing. Ikini Monster, welcome aboard. So we are, as before, with Japan Air Commuter, flight 3745, flight from Kagoshima to Yakushima, a little island off the coast of Kyushu. We're going to be tankering fuel for the next flight, because there is no refueling spot available at destination airport, so this is going to be a little bit essential, which limits our payload. We're gonna carry only 30 passengers today. here are the weights. Let's see. So here's the fuel. 4,100 pounds with only 700 for the trip. The alternate airport will be the departure airport, which is RJFK, Kagoshima. And the route is going to be a relatively short route. I think the total distance is something like actually, where it is? 135 nautical miles. So should be a relatively short and really fast flight. Okay, winds are not giving me much of a factor. Actually, they will be. So let's take a quick. Should I say would be? We'll see why. Okay, so here's flight level 100 winds or 10,000 feet. Gonna be mostly direct crosswind, about 25 knots. Oh, Dave, that Corsair, I'm gonna just say the developer is not very trustworthy, so... But, I mean, those who don't gamble don't win, so... I'm really curious about the experience. Anyway, so this is gonna be the winds. Let's get back to the plan. And take a look at the weather. Destination is Yakushima. The calculated weather for I think this is weather for this is weather for Tanegashima, which is a little bit to the east from it, and let's take actually a look at the for flight map, which provides us a little better perspective. Yeah, Dave, that's both the developer and the aircraft, especially as we've seen it on the developer's release stream. Let's say it was basically pretty bad, so I would be really careful. Anyway, yeah, the let's see, Kagoshima is now in low IFR with 2000 meters of visibility, shower rains. Temperature dew point same 18 degrees Celsius. Light rain showers, patches of fog, with broken layer at as low as 300. For the destination, things are about as grim. The last report was scattered clouds at 2000 feet, broken clouds at scattered cloud at 200 feet, broken clouds at 300 feet, with visibility as low as 1500 meters. So I'm gonna take a quick look at the meteor history. Okay, Kagoshima Airport. No, that's not. It's the Romeo Juliet Foxtrot Golf. New Tanegashima Airport. So yeah, the visibility is still. I'm gonna open the app, show you real quick. So this is what we have for the meter history. Okay, so the visibility reported last time was 1500 meters as well, and it looks like it basically was variating from something like 1 to 1.5 kilometers. So this is what is to be expected, because I really don't believe there is any way there will be any significant difference between Tanegashima and Yakushima, which is only 22 nautical miles. Okay, and also on the radio display we can perfectly see that there are precipitation systems that continue to move from southwest to northeast. So as much as I would like to do this, there is no way we would be able to do this. So sadly, we are not going to Yakushima today, and trust me, I did I did hope that we could, but there's just no way we are making it in, which means we will have to replan and do a direct flight to Fukuoka. Okay, let me just redispatch real quick. So sorry about that, guys. We are not well, as a captain I have to cancel the flight from the flight to our intended destination regional, because that's just both illegal and unsafe. So we will do some planning real quick. Let me pick up the dispatch information. Also flight controls flight. We'll also cancel the flight in Team Toolkit Pro. That kinda that really sucks. Okay, fine. Now, why did we cancel it? Because I'm gonna show you the conditions that we have. Sorry, not the conditions, the capabilities we would have to actually get into the field. The best option okay, the option for the winds, the only applicable runway would be 14. So there's so we wouldn't be landing on runway 32, and we barely would fit into the category B approach, the approach category B, 120 knots on final, and we would definitely not be able to circle to 1-4, nor would be able to utilize VOR Alpha approach, which is circling as well, with its minimums at 700 feet. Yeah, Dave, right? JC Facey, I don't usually do requests. But let me just copy that down, and this is not going to be today, most definitely, but I will take a look. Although I don't fly in Great Britain. I just don't do it. That's not a place I trust. I'll put it this way. Okay, so there are many flights from Kagoshima to Fukuoka. Let's take a look at the one we can take over for. We would have to anyway, because we would need the aircraft at the field. Okay, looks like there is actually not that many. Anyway. Okay, I guess this is gonna be Japan Air Commuter 3654, and let's plan that. Yeah, I have to switch it off. Okay. So guys, I'm using EFPX, and I can't really show you what I'm doing because... Oh, actually I can. Never mind. Actually I can. Right, so we are going from Romeo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo to Romeo Juliet Foxtrot. No, not 3 Foxtrots, 2 Foxtrots. The wind is still 190, so gonna be 16 for departure, and for arrival we got no options, but 3-4 makes perfect sense. Use advanced planning. aircraft is gonna be our SAAB. Departure time is 0 to 40, just like before. We're gonna use the minimum time calculation because the most reasonable one. And let's let it find us. Okay, so our route is Sorgi 3, Sasik, Golf 339, Ostep and Hawks arrival. Hawks South arrival, sorry. And this is what we'll have to do then. Let's save this for possible future use. 4. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. This can be closed. Okay, this is gonna be Romeo Juliet Foxtrot. Juliet Fox. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I think we just cancelled the flight. I think we just made the history by cancelling the flight. Literally live on stream. Let's get back to the team brief, which is better and better every day, and now with the whole possible support from Navigraph more than ever before. Here's the flight. Departure is gonna be Romeo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. They call this airport Japanese JFK. And arriving to Romeo Juliet Foxtrot. Alternate, of course, is gonna be Romeo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo, because there is no way to there is no reason to go to South Korea. As an alternate for a Japanese domestic flight. And morbid joke incoming. I don't think Koreans would be really happy about that. Anyway, those who know history would know what I'm talking about. Okay, about 1 hour flight time. Let's see. Uh, 180 to 270. Yeah, I think we will be still using 1.6 because well, things are a little bit different. Well, we'll still be using 1.6 because I don't think it justifies changing the ops for this kind of wind change. Passengers, I guess we will go with some random 10 which arrived early at the airport because, well, this flight wasn't planned, and Best I can imagine would be those people who would just who were going to Fukuoka anyway, but wanted to use the flight through what is this place? Through Yakushima. I can now remember the Japanese city names, especially the one. So let's take a look at the route we got calculated. Here it is, here's the arrival. And the alternative obviously is going to be Romeo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo. Everything else is correct. Let's generate the plan. Client cruise flight level 210. Let's take a look at the weather situation to see what we're gonna be dealing with. Okay, let's make first. Always have it. Okay, here we have the plan. That sadly will have to go, as well as this one. Okay, and for the calculated flight we will get through the info system the departure information. Stogi 3 departure. What just happened? Okay, so yeah, let's get back to the briefing and see what now we will have to do. Okay, so just as before, SAAB 340, departing from runway 16 is gonna be the route. So Gisasik Golf 339 Ostop Hawks South arrival. Let's get this. The tracking system. Here we go. Feet. Alternate. Okay. Yeah, closed. Now we will get the flight plan for our aircraft data card. And we will file it on the net. disconnect for a second. Add the company branding. Flight. Japan Air Commuter 3654. Sorry, 3654. Well, the weather, as you can see, is getting even more interesting. So let's see. In Fukuoka right now, it's broken clouds at 700, which is within the capabilities of the ILS approach available there. Visibility of 3 miles, which is definitely workable. Sorry, visibility is 6 kilometers, which is even more workable. We still have this rain system passing, but looks like it's getting slightly better. Kinda. No changes here though. And for the forecast, MVFR and IFR, so for the time of arrival, which is gonna be around 3:40 Zulu. Yep, IFR with broken layer at 500. We would make this work with the ILS approach from with 3-4. Definitely within the minimums. 200 radio, 200 decision height with RVR for the full ALS 550 meters, so that should work out well. And let's get back to the briefing. Okay, so this will mean we will have to carry much less fuel. This is going to be effectively an empty flight. Block fuel is 2,400 pounds. We already talked about the route. Winds are going to be... Let's take a quick look at the winds. Flight level 210, which they're going to be notably higher. Winds are going to be mostly crosswind as well, with a little bit of quarter-wind headwind in the end. And also we're expecting some icing. Let's take a look at the icing indication on is provided by 4Flight. So not much below 12,000. Above that we will effectively have the full package. Above 21 it should be quite nice along the route of flight, but still there's definitely a possibility. So the icing, the anti-ice system is definitely going to be used. Okay. I think we finished that, and let's actually get to the plane. There's check. So let's open the door, go down the stairs. Plane. You can hear the breaking and squeaking. Oh look, only upon 6:21. Nice. Let's turn this off. Okay, we got external power connected. Let's get her ready to fly. Preparatory check. The external lights are off. Gear handle already down. Flap handle is up and corresponding. Radio transponder. Gonna be using that, but standby. So it warms up as soon as we turn everything on. Transponder is standby as well. Batteries seem to be fine. External power seem to be fine as well. Turn this on. External power can be connected. And looks like it's working. Let's turn on all the avionics. HRS is already aligning. Emergency safety equipment is definitely on board. Documents, even new ones, are on board already. Oxygen is so. Well, we're gonna this for contingency, so let's fill it up. Overhead panel. Heater standby. This can be turned off for now. We will turn it on for after the start. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. It's fine. Nav lights on to indicate that we are in the plane. It's worked on. Circulation fans off, bleeds off for now. Emergency exit lights are loose now. Actually, no, keep them off. Otherwise, starting up the engine is going to be fun for the flight attendants. So overhead. Oh, and 7 signs are on. Now let's go to the pedestal. Pressurization system. I think the departure field elevation is something like around 800, so gonna be yeah, 900. So let's set that here. Now weather. Wait, 6.5 all the time. Appearance like this are a good reminder of just how much Airbus does for you. Really gas into flying an airplane. Yeah, Dave, definitely. One of the reasons I absolutely love to fly this thing. Definitely doesn't try to do everything for you. Excuse me? What, no? Yeah, I guess that's enough. Okay. Let's try this again. Nope. Yeah, active sky is acting up. Alright, let's just write it down. We got wind 47 at 6. Oh, sorry, to 10. Variable to 10 to 270. Ready to 10 to 270. Ah, looks like the runway is gonna actually change. Looks like the runway is actually here before. Okay. Okay, 247 at 6, variable to 10 to 270, visibility 2400 meters, shower rains, few clouds at 1000, broken layer at 200 and broken layer at 500. 1818 and QNH 1011. Okay. Let's check the departure minimums real quick because I'm starting to have a slight feeling that we would have to cancel even the departure, which would be really unfortunate. Okay, so the takeoff minimums for runway 34 are actually is gonna be the departure Arnav or no, that's not an departure. Okay, so takeoff minimums are gonna be 200 feet and 800 meters. We have a broken layer exactly 200 meters, so Yeah. We are barely within. Like, just barely. Okay. Let's see what we have in terms of the emergency return. For runway 34. Runway 34. Okay, I guess this would be it. So for runway 34 it's gonna be ILS 111.7. And this is gonna be our only option for return. So even in case of an engine fire before 400 feet, we would have to deal with the fire, climb, direct Kajiki, while climbing over the airport, accelerating, hold over Kajiki, set up for the BOR approach and for the ILS approach, and then return. We have no option for an emergency return visually. That is that makes things really interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's do it. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So ultimate 1011. Get back to cockpit. 1. Nine 86. And here is here we go. Pedestal. That settles it. Important. Cool. There for now. Yes, fire warning sadly not modeled. Smoke not modeled, stall not modeled. Well, that sucks. Okay, time for the walk around. Entrance and door. It's fine. Exit doors closed. Heater tubes. E. Angle of attack sensor is fine. Shield, no cracks, nothing. Wipers exist. Angle of attack probe on the left is fine. Randoms seem to be fine as well. Oxygen green full. Antennas present and fine. Emergency door. Okay, here's nose gear. Looks fine. Found the pin removed. Crawler and pad. This thing. Actually, yeah. Air condition is fine. Gear doors are fine. Taxi light is fine. Heater tubes. Let's remove that. Windows, no cracks. Emergency already checked, really. Fairing fine. Landing light fine. The ice boot fine. Fuel already drained. Tennis. We already checked those. Cowlings. Everything is closed. Everything is fine. Prop fine. Air intake and bird catcher are free and good. Oil cooler. Yes. Can't really do this. Oil level, well, assume we check that, and no spills. Just check something real quick before go. Yeah, everything's fine. There is no residue from well, training I've done. Guys, boots are fine. Refueling points closed and locked. Nav lights and strobes good. Aileron trim tab, no issues here. Fine. Tap up. It's fine, and exhaust pipe is mainly here. Remove the down lock pin. Uplock elements. The uplock is fine. Car is perfectly fine. Everything else is fine. Brakes not worn. Just settling a way to check on this model. Fine. Access ports. I wonder what access ports they mean, because I guess. And static port, I assume. Okay, the icing boots are fine. Vortex chance. Place. Elevator. Fine. Radar is fine. Trim tabs. Trim tabs all neutral. Static wicks. Good. Nav lights. Working. Right. Act. Access panel. Closed and locked. Static port can't see that. Cargo door is closed, locked already. Then good. Both beacons are present and intact. Good. Access doors closed. Main landing gear. Left main landing gear. Well, I guess it's present. Down lock being removed. Uplock stuff is fine. Rear doors. Let's see. Damage. Break wear. So it's just mirror. Oh my. Freedom wheel switches. Yeah, I guess that's loose. Can. We're fine. Exhaust pipe free. Pipe is free. And tab. Yeah. Right. Static weeks. Fine. Now it's good. Fuel points. Fine. Cowlings are in a good condition. Prop is fine. Air intake and inlet are fine. Just well, the separator just is fine. Oil cooler. Can't really check. Oil level as well. But we definitely can see there's no spills or stains. Hey, eccentric, welcome aboard. And the last part, windows are fine. Emergency door is fine and locked. Fairing fine. Linen light is intact. The ice boot is fine. And fuel drained. First aid kit present. Emergency doors locked. Life vests checked. Port oxygen pressure already checked and done. Smoke masks, yeah. Chilling cabinet, yeah. Fire extinguishers present. Oh, cool. Okay, let's finally get everyone in, load the plane, and calculate the numbers. So yeah, eccentric, a little bit of backstory. We had to cancel the flight to the original destination. The weather wasn't cutting it, so that's kind of sad, but that's what we had to do. The plane is still awaited at Fukuoka, so this is where we're gonna be going. Very good. So we got only 10 passengers. Those who were transit from transit to Fukuoka from they were on the original flight, which means the payload is gonna be very lightweight, 2,300 pounds, and we can just go with 2,500 pounds of fuel, which gives us 2,200 of weight. Yep. The eccentric, good thing we have a backup. so for this one it's gonna be 22. .7 on takeoff, which means, let's see real quick. Okay, so for takeoff, maximum takeoff power is gonna be for the ECS on and engine anti-ice on. Engine ECS on and engine anti-ice on for 20 degrees at 1000 feet. We would have to go with 98% of torque, so we will be also with the reduced power. 98%. That kind of sucks, but that will have to do. Actually, you know what? We won't actually need any anti-ice on takeoff, because it's 18 degrees. We will need it after takeoff. Yeah, we can go with 108. We will go with 8. Okay, let's get the weights. Let's get the weights for 22K. Hey, Aris the Hound, welcome aboard. We have cancelled the flight to Yakushima. Yeah, I remembered that actually. We had to cancel the flight to Yakushima, our original destination, and now we will have to go to Fukuoka directly because, well, the weather. And thanks for the follow, welcome to the agency. I thought you were following me. Interesting. Ah, happens. Anyway. Now we're getting the performance numbers. So for 22K and for plus 20 degrees Celsius. The speeds are gonna be 99, 101 and 103 respectively. 99, 101 and 103. That's some really good numbers. And flaps up is gonna be by yeah, just 3 flaps up. 3 flaps up is gonna be 115. E clean is gonna be RJFF. Clean is gonna be 118. You're hanging out around Melvin and whatnot. Yeah, I'm definitely here and there. Okay, so we got the speeds for takeoff. We flaps up from 15, we climb 118. We got the plane loaded. Let's close her up. Okay. Close this. Lock and let's see. So we wouldn't be able to pull out the. And let's lock the door. Okay, awesome. Let's close the plane. Oops. Sorry, let's close the door. Takeoff is gonna be from runway 34 as before. Let's talk about the departure itself. Okay. So, departing runway 34, departure heading 337. Via Sogi 3. Sogi 3 from 34, climb via runway heading until 1 nautical mile, runway end and for DME, which is DME 2.3, then turn right, intercept radial 348 Kilo Golf Echo to Sogi. Okay, sounds good. And then from Sogi continue to Sasik on the same radial. Nothing really interesting. Let's punch this stuff into the 530. Flight plan. This. Here it is. Let's roll departure. It's gonna be Sogi 3. Enter runway 34. Enter Chen Classic. Enter code. You don't need Sussex twice here. Let's remove that. Here's our flight route. We already have our arrival planned, and this is gonna be Hawks South. Hawks South, transition at O-step. That can include as well. Beautiful. Alright, and for the For the departure, we will be also considering ILS for runway 34 for emergency return. So in case if anything goes wrong, it's gonna be left turn direct Kajiki, then from Kajiki radial 141 at 4000. So first thing is gonna be direct Kajiki, climbing to 4000 at Kajiki, then from Kajiki at 4000 via radial 144 to 141, and then return for the ILS. So I'll join in. Yeah, in case of any problem, direct Kajiki on 15.7, which is going to be our reference VOR as well for the departure, which is handy. Climb and hold to 4000. We should be able to do because, well, we're all pretty light. And then 141, 337, emergency return. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but that'll have to do. Let's put it this way. Okay, we got everything locked. Let's get back to the checklists before we start. Batteries on and checked. External power. Clear. External power checked and connected. Lead valves. Reset. Avionics. For start, we're turning it off. Left and right. Oxygen already checked. Circuit breakers already checked. Flight recorder gonna be flight 3654. Flight 3654. Parking brake set. Cabin signs already on. Engine instruments showing what they're supposed to show. Fuel quantity checked and correct. Hydraulics, everything is green. Cabin pressurization, everything is set. Levers are set for start. Dreams. Right, 1.5. Takeoff data, speed bugs calculated. B2 is 130. Right, I guess we're cleared for start, so let's turn on the beacon. And doors confirmed. Right, time to start the engines. Starting number number 2 first. Avionics off. Right, engine pulling up. Light off. Nice cold start. Continue to flop. Connect the right generator. About 1 second. Oh, 2 or 3 in fact. Turn this off. Power have switched. GT. Oh, sorry, the IGT is slightly risen. Alright, good start on number on right. Start left. Light off. Rise in temperatures. Stabilized first time. Stabilize after pull up. Connected. The load is balanced. Awesome. Autocorson on. Circulation fans on. Emergency exit lights armed. Right ground. Oh, and avionics back on. Okay, ground, please chokes and ons chokes and power off. Remove chokes and power. Right, here we go. And here feather. Torque. Let's pull up. Spike. We're in the high idle. And RPM max. Engines are stable. And okay, back to the checklist after start check. Autocorson already on, bus tie. Gens left gen off, fast time on. Power is fine. Region of fast time on. Everything's fine. External power off and disconnected. Generators working. Air conditioning set. Emergency lights armed. Fuel used. Already reset. Ignition levers at max. Ice protection. We will need this today. Ice protection on. Overhead panel dark. F is not really set. So for departure it's gonna be okay. Let's switch this to the PORs. Makes perfect sense. Departure heading 337. At heading 2. But the departure VOR is 115.7, which we will get now. So 5.7. Departure course is going to be 348. 348 after EME 2.3. Okay, awesome. For emergency return. Oh look, already 1.7. Amazing. Hey and Wolfie, welcome aboard. Just so I understand the premises of the of what's going on, we just cancelled one flight and we're going straight to Fukuoka because, well, the weather wouldn't allow us to get even in. And clear signal is received. Let's roll. Yeah, apparent. ETC here? Nope. Not sure even about the taxiways here. Ah, so it's one big taxiway, Papa. Fukuoka traffic, SAAB commuter taxi into runway 34 via Papa. Fukuoka. Correction, that was Kagoshima traffic, SAAB taxi into 34. Okay, awesome. Let's adjust the things real quick. Test the control surfaces. Everything is fine. And let's set Citot. 108. Arm. Okay, brakes released. taxiway is clear. Brakes checked, altimeters set, flaps. Oops. Okay, this is worse than Airbus. Flaps going to 15, set. Light instruments and radios already set. Test, the only one we can do is sadly radio altimeter test. Tested. Decision height is going to be 200 for emergency return. Control set. Briefing. Let's review. Taking off runway. Taking off from runway 34. Speeds 99, 103. Sorry, 99, 101, and 103. Speed flaps up 115. Speed clean 118. In the event of any failure before V1, we will abort the takeoff. In the event of anything after V1, and as anything I mean literally anything, including the engine fire, we will have to. We will be doing left turn direct. Direct Kagoshima VOR, climbing to 4,000 at least, climbing to 4,000 at least, and then ILS for runway 34, for which we already set up. Okay, otherwise, climbing on runway heading 2.3 DME from the VOR. This is working. Awesome. 2.3 DME from VOR, and then it's going to be a right turn to intercept the setup radio. Okay. Briefing complete. For takeoff. Engine lights and strobe set. Oh wow, I taxi without taxi lights. Awesome. Takeoff signal received. AC already set. Transponder set. Transponder set. Weather radar. Normal. Field 5. Display radar. Range 20. Kagoshima traffic SAAB taking off from runway 34 straight out departure Kagoshima. Okay, transponder set, flight controls checked, CWB clear. Inhibit pushed. Looks clear for me. we at least can see the runway. There's the climb checklist, we're gonna need that. There's the minimum takeoff power. T-torch is kicking in. Brakes released. Oh. Airspeed life. V1, rotate. Afraid, you're coming up. Be clean, flaps coming up. Think the vertical speed. Let's see. Don't wind it down and off. Continue to climb. 100 or 100. Awesome. Your dream. E3, right turn, nav, climb, should climb high, right climb, there's the R1, intercept that. That was a good takeoff. Wow. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I'm really happy with it. Okay. Autopilot engaged. So I'm definitely not gonna fight the plane now. Toggle to reset to 0. Water course off. The pressure valves on. Okay, after takeoff checklist. Gear, flaps, up. Ice protection. Visible moisture present. Outside temperature +5. On the +5. Property is not needed. Generator is on. No, generator is off. Looks like we're in clear. Ice protection set. Let's turn off the wipers. Water course off. External lights. Net cabin signs. Set. Air conditioning. Set. Takeoff inhibit. Out. Cabin pressurization. Doing something. Prop sync. Yep, why not? It is off. Altimeters. Couldn't climb, so fine. Awesome. Nice departure. Let's pull this back a little bit. As a matter of fact, let's get some light. Fine. Nice climb. We want to get as high as possible, so we will be climbing on the low speed, high performance climb. We're still on the VR, so let's switch to the heading mode and go GPS. Beautiful. For a change, I'm absolutely happy with how it went, so yeah, there's that. So, dreams. Hey, Envirotech controller, welcome aboard. We're in Japan and we're climbing into the skies over the island of Kyushu. It's raining all over today, so things are kind of fun. We actually had to cancel one flight already because there is no way we would be flying into Yakushima with the weather that was indicating. Hey JP Woodard, welcome aboard. Envirotech controller, thanks for the follow, welcome to the agency. Okay, looks like things are going well. Just a tiny little bit. You're on the safe side. Full SAAB with only 10 people on board. By the way, we are past transition level, so I think it would make sense to just a hunch. Eccentric, more like group position flight. So for those who missed the original, well, the original flight or the explanation, I'm gonna show you real quick. Plan was to go from Kagoshima to this little airport, Yakushima, which is a little island on the south of Island Kuju. Here's the Island Kuju, and the weather in the area today is a little bit let's say not very good, and well we were only capable of flying with the environmental controller. I will answer in a minute. So the weather in the area is let's say really bad, and this plane isn't certified for our nav approaches. So our only option was a VR approach, which we would definitely not go, we wouldn't be able to go for, with visibility 1500 meters and ceiling 300 feet. So we had to cancel and go straight to Fukuoka. And yes, the same SAAB that was making cars for many years. It was actually the same company, but sadly their cars division is well, long story short, no more. But yes, SAAB are actually really famous in aeronautical industry. SAAB 340 is well, it's one of their regional turboprops. I guess you heard about SAAB Gripen. Well, some of you at least heard about SAAB Gripen, the fighter jet. And yeah. How to put this slightly? It's a plane. It flies. That's all can be said good about this plane. Yeah. Looks like we're finally in cruise. 21,000 feet. At level 210. Let's reduce the power just that. And let's hold on. Turn off the prop sync. And reduce the RPM to 1300. Sync is back, and power back where it should be. Yes, I'm gonna put it this way. Actually, the range a little bit later. This is an ergonomic nightmare. It has as little automation as a plane can have, so you have to do too many things. Yep, I'm serious. It's amazingly slow. It has a really weird pressurization system which doesn't always work as intended. Okay. And also, even I wouldn't feel comfortable in any of the seats on this plane. Literally in any of the seats. Not to mention anyone of a normal American or Western European size. If you know what I mean. But at least it's not a metroliner that tries to kill anyone flying. Horrible but not great. Eccentric, if you don't mind me asking, what's your how tall are you? I think the clearance to the ceiling is only something around 6 feet 1 inch. How tall are you? What's your height? Of course, if you don't mind sharing. 5'8". I mean, I happen to be taller than you, so so you are definitely within the limits for this plane. Yeah. Okay, Kenny. Thanks for being with us. Alright, let's see. Let's get the numbers for the approach, because actually let's take a look at the arrival first. I've been looking for quite a while, just wanted to say hi and hope it goes well, get a sleep. Ryan, thank you so much for lurking, really nice to have you. We had to cancel the original flight, and we're going straight to Fukuoka instead of Yakushima. So, Hawks South arrival. From Ostop to Honok at or above 7,000, to Amao, to Keia, to Noko, then Bima to Softo, to Manko, at or above 5, to Hawks at or above 4. I have a feeling that we will have a lot of time and space to descend, so between Hawks and Hawks and what is it? So Hawks is 4,000 feet. We would need to descend from 21 or 17,000. 17 by 3 is 21 plus 3. 53 miles out. So for 53 miles out, it would be... This is 40, this is 50, this is 3. So before Amau, we would need to begin our descent to Hawks. Actually something about 5 miles from Amau, because make up for this. For this 1/10, of course. Right, anyway. So at Amau we will begin our descent. Approach is gonna be ILS runway 34, and let's pick up the weather. I have a feeling that we will be able to fire the radio. That's nope. Actually, wonder if it works. Active sky audio doesn't want to work. So let's get the weather from the text. This is 8 at 008 at 9 knots. Visibility 8 kilometers. Shower rains, light rains. Few clouds at 500, broken at 700. 14, QNH, 10, 11. Okay. Also the numbers for the arrival. Let's see. Landing weight calculated is 21,006. Yeah, we're definitely not burning enough fuel to do this So yeah, landing weight 21,000. Let's see. Okay, reference speed for Japan, because the requirements are a little different. 02 for 22,000 feet. So B flaps. Sorry, the clean plus 15 is clean plus 15. Clean plus 15 is 131, which is going to be our flaps 15 speed, and V clean, which is going to be our flaps full speed and approach speed. Flaps full speed is 121. The ref 35 will be 103, which puts the V approach to 110. Awesome. Okay, check. Right, so we already talked about arrival. Let's talk about the approach. ILS for runway 34, localizer 108.9, final approach course 338, decision minimums 232, 200 above, field elevation 30, and MSA for our arrival is going to be 5,000 feet. MSA from the direction is going to be 5,000 feet. ILS intercept is going to be at Harry 4,000. Oh, and missed approach would be... Missed approach is actually going to be kinda simple. Fukuoka VR 114.5, left to 27 proceed via IKE radial 105 and hold at 4,000. Okay. Nothing really in front. Okay, let's tune that. Fukuoka is going to be 114.5. Actually, no. 104.5 is going to be tuned there. The fat needle. Which we will have at all times as a reference. Another one is another one on standby. Actually, for the both on standby, it's going to be 113.2. And 113.2, and for the ILS it's going to be 108.9. Here's the ILS readings. And 5 miles to our mile. Let's do the okay, altimeter 1011 986. That is already set. Destination field is going to be okay. Let's pull this back. Send to 7,000. Aged. Oh, right. It's flight idle. What is... Oh, that's what I was talking about. For some reason, if you set flight idle, completely lose the ability to pressurize. Maybe something has to do with the... Wow. Actually looks like a bug. So at almost flight idle it's fine, but at flight idle exactly it's bad. It doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. I'm gonna just assume it's a broken pressurization configure. Okay, current clearance is 7,000. Let's set the altimeters already because, well, we can do that. 86. Okay. Go around C-dot is gonna be 108. No. Yep. Now it's fine. I don't know. I don't have explanation for that. Okay then, descent checklist. Briefing complete. Ice protection. Ice protection, ice protection. Minus 18. Okay. Going to max. Engine. Guys, one. And the blade is still working fine, so yeah, I don't have it. We're continuing on the RNAV arrival. Got everything tuned. Our current clearance is 5,000. Well, and by clearance I mean constrained. Pressurization set, cabin pressurization set, blade instruments radius check, bugs. Awesome. Airport is somewhere here. Oh, nope. It's here. Where on the... Yeah. Okay. Hey, Kev Mikva. I'm gonna level up. Yep. Okay, altimeter is already set. Let's see. More ATC as per usual. Okay, here's 10,000. It's outside. I don't like that stuff. That. This is definitely gonna be bumpy. Okay, VR course, sorry, localizer course is 338, which I of course just said. Let's do that now. Minus 1 degrees. Minus 1 degree. Awesome. Coming up. Left and then Banco with minus to 5,000. Fukuoka traffic, SAAB 340 on downwind, on left downwind, extended 3-4, full stop, Fukuoka. Okay, let's cycle the boots once. Awesome. Okay, 5,000. this. Plus 4 degrees. Drops max. High pressure valves closed. It can be turned off. First checklist, altimeter set, external lights. Oh. External lights set, cabin signs on, high pressure valves off. First checklist complete. Alright, slowing down. 131. Actually, already can extend that. Flaps are going to 15. Let's add some power. Flaps 15 confirmed. Next constraint is 4,000. Waiting some power. Plus 5 degrees, yeah. Let's drop is not required, let's turn on. I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, now let's do. Let's run high pressure valves. Take all at once. High pressure valves. Shut the f... God damn it. Okay, coming up on Hanko. Okay, switch to indicated into airspeed mode, continue the descent, 4,000. Swear to God. Okay, descending. where we switch to our approach. Setting. Heading. Heading mode. Switch. Here's switching. Add a tad of power because we are almost there. And the approach mode. Maintain 4,000, shall we? Okay. No, pull back. Glide slope armed. Thousand already set on the altitude in case of go around to the Fat Needle. Get it cups full. Gear down. First speed 110. Fukuoka traffic, SAAB final 34 Fukuoka. Any checklist? Glide slope should be at TB12. Yeah, that is good. Okay, here's the glide slope. Oh, speed 110. Go to course and set lane signal. You have gear down 3 green, hydraulics normal. Shut the fuck up. Really? Okay. Not helping. Prop sync already off. Condition levers max. Laps set. Boots off. Your damper off. Any checklist. Okay. At this point in real life, I feel like I might have pulled the Snick's brake on. Because, you know... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now thinking that this thing in theory is capable of category 2 approaches, I'm a little bit scared. Okay. Huh? What? Why prop C was off? Definitely, one budget. Thing I checked. Okay. Okay. Missed approach 4000 rectified needle. Visual contact. Ground contact. Got the lights. Awesome. Okay. Well, people, welcome to Hard Times. Well, hard, wow. Not the hardest one. Okay, continue. Usually... Okay. Or not an issue anymore. Okay. Good. Awesome. Right. First. And H ground steering. Fukuoka traffic SAAB runway vacate. Okay, welcome to Fukuoka, everyone. Yeah, I am most definitely happy with that. Most definitely happy. Okay, parking brake set. It's going to ground idle. This is ground idle as well. Check because we did. Flaps are going up. Gas lock doesn't work correctly, so screw that. Ice protection. Guys, off. Shields. Off. Off. Body corson off. External lights. Set. Air pressure valves already closed. Pressure 0. Knobs up. Radio transponder. Stand by and okay, let's continue to the parking. What's yeah? Here's the commuter ramp. There, there. East. Fukuoka traffic SAAB taxi to domestic commuter. Okay. Melvin Leroy, thank you so much. And I mean, if you aren't in a hurry, you can stick around. We will be returning to. Actually, will we? What was that? It was 3 hours. Well, I guess we can do that next time. Frankly, I'm quite tired, so we will allow the next crew to take over, and we will return the next time, because maybe even through the little island of and I forgot its name again. Maybe through little through little island of Yakushima. Who knows? Melvin Leroy. Just do it, I guess. All I can respond with. What's the problem though? Do you experience any problem with Explain or what's up? Okay, let's set some power. ground idle. And one of stands, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, we can. 17. Okay. This one. And those are actually pretty interesting. Show you. From there we are taxiing to the end of it, and now we are swinging around. Is stopped. Parking brake set. Here's ground idle. Okay, prepare for shutdown. Prepare for shutdown, right engine. Burnings off. Left gen off. Circulation off. Lead off. Start. Let's stabilize a bit. And cut. Spartanoma, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Unfortunately, we are already wrapping up. We just landed in Fukuoka after canceling flight to Yakushima. Okay, left engine is shut down. Prepare, right. Off. Station off. Lead closed. Start. Stabilized. Right. Okay, awesome. Okay. Parking checklist. Parking brakes obviously set. Anti-ice, all tires is off. External lights can off. Off. Avionics off. Generators off. Build signs are off. AC set. Emergency lights off. Oxygen is already off. And batteries off. Now we can actually set the gas lock. this one. This. That's it. Let's open the door. And let the people out. I think this is rolling out. Yeah. Not working correctly, but that unlocks the door. We can now open this and this out. All right. Let's take a look at the landing report real quick. Yeah. Right. Let's see. So just past the what are they called? The aiming markers, which is just as expected and planned, and a little bit right of the center line, but I would call it a success. It was well, very least it was smooth. Right then, let's go see who we can raid. For those who are not who haven't been on my streams before, my name is Diana. I stream mostly flight simulation on the flying side. Try to do things as realistically and safely as possible, and fly all kinds of stuff. So let's see who is on. Oh, looks like Mr. Polite is on. Let's go to someone who is just getting into his virtual pilot career. Let's go to Mr. Polite. For now, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you again.
I guess looks like I start my descent at waypoint KACIR. If I do that, let's see.